I think, we're nitpicking now. I mean, we have to remember this is America, right? For everything that makes us great, we do have some things in our closet that we're not proud of. My flag has 50 stars, not 13.
Okay.
So I'll start off by saying that. So I had an amazing 4th of July holiday, popping firecrackers with my family, and it was incredible. But we had this conversation as well. See, when the Constitution was written, we were 3/5 of a man. And so we can't forget that. And I don't agree with everything that Colin Kaepernick does and his approach to doing it. But we also have to remember that our perspectives are different, right? So I'm former slave population. Like both of my parents went to segregated schools. And so I can touch it and feel it, and I see the effects of slavery, right? I don't necessarily want Colin Kaepernick being my voice. And we mentioned Barack Obama. Yeah, Barack Obama had the same flag in the back of his inaugural address. I didn't like the flag then.
Okay.
I mean, I don't like it when Barack Obama did it. And for me, he is not the symbol of African Americans. I feel like President Trump has done more for African Americans than Barack Obama, but that's neither here nor there. I think at the root of the issue, we have to understand that we are in our own bubbles sometimes. And for me, when I go back home to Texas, I can see the direct effects of slavery. And so for me, in my world, it's real, right? Now, I'm not going to be upset at you or anyone on this panel for having a 13-star flag because it probably doesn't represent slavery to you. But for some people, it does. I can go drive right now in Central Florida. I live in Florida. I can go drive through Central Florida. I'm going to see Confederate flags flying proudly for some folks, right? That's the America that we live in. We have to remember there are a lot of schools in America that still today are segregated. And so I like the fact that we have these conversations. What I don't like is to accuse people of being racist just because they fly a Betsy Ross flag. If that doesn't symbolize racism to them, then we shouldn't accuse folks of that, right? I think where we have to get to a point in this nation is where we celebrate that 50-star flag first. And we all come together behind that flag because all the things and all the men and women who have died and all the trials and tribulations that we've gone through to get to the point where we have that 50-star flag, that's what we should be celebrating.